Hello guys and girls, we are back. It is MTGO matchup and we are doing another game. This episode we are playing Grenzo. We have won the die roll. Let's see what our opponent's playing. We are up against a prime Speaker Zegana deck who actually is a very aggressive kind of control-y deck. She lost a bit of her power when we lost Prophet of Krufix, but still being able to draw a boatload of cards with the commander is always really good. This is not a good hand. Goodness. I'm pretty sure command tower is still broken, so that's going to do a whole heck of a lot of nothing. Let's mulligan to 5 or 6 and see what we get. Oh my goodness. I mean, we'll keep it, mostly because I don't want to go to 6, and at least this way we get the scry, but that is awful. Oh, goodness. No. No. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. So our plan at this point is basically Grenzo turn 2. The nice thing about Grenzo is that he is always accessible on turn 2, basically, as long as you have the mana. He can be bigger, but for the most part, our deck, I think our creature base is not much lower than 3. Or not much higher than 3, so that's not a problem. Okay, bit of a slow start for both of us. Yeah, like Duplicate's a great card to get with Grenzo, not necessarily to draw. Little disappointed, but we have ways to pitch, we have ways to get stuff back onto the bottom, so it's not going to be the end of the world. I mean, the nice thing about Grenzo is that he doesn't care where he gets the power and toughness from, or at least power in the case of his ability, so long as he has it. So, like, Tribal Lords and things like that are just really great cards to hit with him. So, Anti's Hovel. We'll play Anti's Hovel. We'll reveal Goblin Assassin. He gives him a bit of information. It's not huge. We'll go to a combat. Swing with Grenzo. Get 2 easy commander damage in. See how this goes. I'll probably do Grenzo's ability in response to any kind of removal or at the end of his turn. At this point we don't want to give him any more targets than he possibly could need. Farseek, yeah. Probably getting Tropical Island. Yep, and there it is. So he's got lots of colors. So we will use Grenzo's ability. What are we getting? Nothing. Oh, we knew what was on the bottom. That was silly. Alright, well, we got rid of it. Oh my goodness, we're just drawing lands for days. We will swing with Grenzo. Again, same plan, attack. We will wait until the end of his turn, do it twice in response to something, or just at the end of step. So far, so good. Gotten in for 4 commander damage. Could be worse, could be better. What are we going to see here? Fabricate. What you going to fetch? What you going to fetch? Mana Crypt. That's a good one. Yep, I can't do anything against that. Once. That's a waste. 2 hits? 2 hits, maybe? Two time? 3 time? 4 time? I don't know what he's going to possibly do with no mana unless our opponent disconnected. Nope, he didn't, and we are not paying for this. No, this is the case where not quite getting there with our hits. Grand Coliseum is a budget MTGO choice for something like Mana Confluence because I don't have a lot of money. We will go to attacks, get in for another 2. Really cross our fingers for the end step to try and hit something. We have a lot of lords, so a lot of lords, a lot of tokens, a lot lot of things to hit with, so it's not unlikely to hit something good. At this point, he has access to 5 mana, presumably 6. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yep. He will be taking extra turns. We will be doing nothing to stop that. I guess this would be a good reason to run Red Elemental Blast or Pyroblast to counter stuff like this in a deck that's only black and red. But I have a hard time with those cards because I feel like they're so niche, and in a format like this where I'm just doing 1v1, there's no guarantee that we're going to be matched up against someone who plays blue. And I mean, even in multiplayer, you're going to have a hard time. But I could see them in competitive or like dual commander EDH being good. But in this, where it's kind of, what the heck did he even play land? He didn't play land on his first turn. Okay. I guess he's trying to find that land. I mean, he's got 5 mana. He should be able to do something, I'd hope. Unless he's trying like every fatty in his deck, that'd be different. I think at this point he's probably thinking about it. Oh, he's doing something. We have something coming. Oh my goodness. Mono time warps effects. That's okay. You can, I mean, probably better to cast it than lose it. He could potentially be taking a lot of damage from Mana Crypt, but I really don't know. I have never seen a Prime Speaker Zegana deck like this. So this is a learning experience for everyone. He's doing something again. Is it another? Okay, Tamiyo. Okay. Yeah, Tamiyo's going to warp. I'm sure she's going to +1 on Grenzo, because let's face it, yeah. He doesn't want us swinging in all willy-nilly. Goodness. We run a pretty high creature density. Like, there we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. And at least with Grenzo on the field, we're still going to get some decent stuff. So this is actually not bad. There's a cycle of Lord creatures in M15 where it's for each color, and you can do usually an ability for one of the cost, and it gets a cool effect. I'm a big fan of them. But let's go with... We'll just attack. Yep, smash in for 3. I mean, what he can do is kill her, draw 2, which might not be a bad play, especially if he's trying to find those lands. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Otherwise, he can just keep Krenko tapped, I guess. Which he probably would want to do. Since I'm going to be adding up a lot of commander damage as we go. Goblin Assassin does literally nothing at this point, which is unfortunate. It can often be really funny for whenever goblins come in and just making people sack random stuff, and it's a fun effect. It's kind of silly. Okay, so he's going the route to keep Grenzo locked down. I am stunned by this guy's unluckiness with land drops. It's crazy. I feel bad. You're stuck on 5. I mean, there's... okay. Okay. That's not bad. I feel less bad now. Feeling a bit salty. Okay, so he's in a brainstorm. That's probably the right move. I wish this weren't just goblins, because I'd like him to be a 3 so we could kill both of them, but it's probably asking a little bit too much. At this point, I'm sure one of the cards he's keeping is a land. Maybe a fetch. A fetch would be good because it can shuffle off the dead cards. Oh, he does not. Okay. So I guess we'll go to his end step. The nice thing about Grenzo's ability is since we can do it at the end of turn, it's almost like pseudo haste. Shoot. Okay, we didn't get there. Because that would cause him to tap. At this point, I have to make a decision, and it's difficult because I don't know what the right one is. I have to prioritize either Jace or Tamiyo. I feel like Tamiyo is the more threatening card when it ultimates, but Jace is going to get him whatever he needs, a brainstorm a turn. So for the time being, I think I'm going to eliminate Jace, and I will attack Tamiyo with the Paragon of Fierce Defiance. So we'll go that route. So he'll attack Jace. He'll attack Tamiyo. We'll see if he gets a fog. It's kind of an interesting... I've never seen a deck like this, so it's pretty neat to see. At this point, we're just going to pass. I mean, we're going deep. Not too sure why that's in the deck. Probably because of the goblin theme. Probably something I can consider cutting. He's doing a really good job of just slowing me down. Yep. I mean, he could potentially have drawn 3 off that. Oh, no, he couldn't have because it would have... Nah, he's not at -2. Okay. Pretty excited to see a new Tamiyo in hopefully the second set of Shadows of Innistrad. So what is he putting on top? Will affect what we do. Probably like Cyclonic Rift, Devastation Tide, or something like that. Basically a board wipe. It's also a good way to shuffle his library since he knows what he put on top with Jace. Tamiyo being locked down is kind of annoying though. It's Kodama's Reach, okay. So he's hurting bad for lands, jeez. So we know that he's going to be taking one of the top cards. I think he's probably going to take Kodama's Reach. So he can choose the other card if he wants to keep it on top. But if he casts Kodama's Reach, then it's really not that big of a deal either way, since it's going to get shuffled away. Yep, so he can play his land drop, and he gets his land drop, which is good. I don't need to see the lands. I know they're going to be basics, so that's fine. So we're going to be able to go pretty deep. I mean, we're at 7 mana, so it's 3 triggers. And whiff. Whiff. We are not lucky. Okay. Okay. This is workable. Let's see what we draw. Vampiric's good. We can go straight to combat at this point. The goblins will attack him, and this will attack Tamiyo. That should take care of everything. Get in for 6. I mean, our opponent seems to have been really, really land screwed, which is unfortunate. So next turn we'll still get to do 3, which is not the best, not the worst. Because I want to save the 1 black for Vampiric Tutor, just in case he does something that we can't really deal with. Although, I don't know what he could have done. Sol Ring's good. I'm pretty sure he must have drawn that, because there's no reason for him to have kept it in his hand. So he's got big mana at this point, which is perfect for Duplicant. We can nom 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 whenever he gets. Just wish Duplicant was red. That would have made things a little bit easier. Could smash in after exiling, that'd be kind of fun. But we can't get all of the things that we want. Let's see what he's doing. He's paying costs, but he's only tapped 1 green, so maybe a Court of Calling or Green Sun Zenith or I don't know. Treasure Cruise. I am a fan of this card. Is he not going to do... Oh my goodness, he's not going to do anything. Okay. That's a good one. That's less of a good one. Sure, we'll yield to that. There are no goblins, so we're going to put these unfortunately all on the bottom. So we know that 4 of the cards on the bottom are not great. That's a little disappointing. It's a bit of a non-bow, but what you gonna do? So he's at a pitch. He probably has a Beast Within or something in his hand, which is probably going to get directed at Grenzo. In retrospect, I should have... Oh. Yeah, we'll stop on my turn. We will... Vampiric Tutor in response to... Oh my goodness, why didn't it stop on my turn? That's ridiculous. I guess I was too late. What we could have done, had I been fast enough, was Vampiric Tutored on our upkeep to make sure we knew what we draw and go get one of the haste enablers to basically make all of Grenzo's goblins have haste. But unfortunately, I am slow, and that didn't happen. So we're just going to do Grenzo, because I like making goblins. We are going to, sacrifice this to get all of these to get pumped, and then we'll just swing in. Because we don't care. So he's going to have something. It's probably Rift. Yeah. Which is fine. So we'll go to second main. Second main we will run out Grenzo. We will run out Grenzo. We will not do an X again. Yep, X will be 0. I suppose we could have done it for like 2 or 4, but I think we're okay like that. We're at 8 cards at this point. We're going to have to pitch on the... It'll probably be Grand Coliseum. I don't seem to need lands at this point. So... And I'll actually, you know what? I'll just run out Soothsayer, and then that'll be that. And then I'll have Vampiric Tutor up if I need it at the end of his turn. Otherwise, I can just dig another card deeper. Mana Echoes is hilarious with Grenzo, and if you get to hit a couple token makers, ooh, goodness. So there really wasn't anything we could do to get around Rift. Rift is an inevitability if you're playing against blue. It's their catch-all. I really wish I had a way to... I'm digging it. Our opponent seems to be really cool. It's nice. No stupid Luxac kind of shenanigans from our opponent. Just, yeah, just a nice mellow game of EDH. So Ewit, he's going to get back 100%, I guarantee, Cyclonic Rift, which is upsetting. What's he getting? Time Warp. Okay. He's going to take another turn. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. Nothing I can instant speed tutor for. I'm sure he's going to Time Warp. Yes. Merchant Scroll searching for... Brainstorm, okay. Interesting. He's like a very much a spellslinger deck, which it's really kind of neat. I'm hoping he kills himself with Mana Crypt. It'd be amazing. But there's a new card from Shadows of Innistrad, which is kind of cool, where you get to make black 2/2 zombies based on however many instants and sorceries you have in the deck. So I mean that's pretty neat. It's a different kind of card. I think it's like 5 and 1 blue, so that's kind of cool. And oh my goodness, this guy is just going bananas on extra turns. Really, I can't interact with that. Do kind of regret not having red Elemental Blast or Pyroblast at this point. I think I have them, so I'm probably going to put them in if I continue doing 1v1 with a red deck. I really, extra turns are one thing, but he doesn't seem to be going anywhere with it, so we'll have to see what he draws into. Hopefully he'll get something that's a bit more threatening, so we can have a bit more of a game other than him just goldfishing by himself. Take three, take three! What? Damn it. He hasn't even, I mean, at this point he hasn't even cast Prime Speaker Zegana. I don't know if he even needs it. It just seems like it's blue-green kind of good stuff. Snapcaster Mage. Take all of the turns. It's fine. I don't need to take turns. I don't care. I don't want to play Magic cards. That's stupid anyway. This is where Stranglehold would be pretty important. Pretty good. Gonna Pachuca Bog him if he doesn't do anything. So he's got another turn. Clever Impersonator on Snapcaster. Oh, turn away. Oh my goodness. Yep. Just gonna let that happen. So at this point, I'm just asking him if he's just playing these colors for the recursion and the extra turns, or if he's or if Zegana's also like sort of, yeah. So it's for both, for the colors and for the draw. It seems. Oof. So now I'm just teasing our opponent a little bit. I don't think he's going to die to Mana Crypt, but one can hope. So he's going to cast Time Warp again, I'm sure. Take another turn, draw another card. There she is. There's Zegana. Draw 2 more cards. Not bad. So it is end step. We are going to Vampiric Tutor. And this is where we find out that I'm not actually running Bojuka Bog. And I will cry. Feel free to turn off the video and just weep with me deeply. Oh no, I have it. Oh, it's there. Thank goodness. Okay, never mind. Please keep watching. I need it. Oh yeah, he's still got extra turns. I forgot. We're not out of the woods yet. He's only got 1,000,000 cards. We're probably gonna lose. I mean, he might not have infinite ways to recur it. He just may have infinite ways to make Eternal Witnesses. So it's like blue-green, extra turn, storm, dot deck, shenanigans. He can also run out the clock at this point, so that'd be funny. Yep, Tezzeret, that's cool. I like Tezzeret. He can search for the artifact lands, he can untap mana rocks, he can do all kinds of cool stuff. Very versatile. And he's relatively cheap in terms of cost. So I think he's only like 6 or 7 Americans, so that's like $80 Canadian. But I mean, he's worth it. He's worth almost $100. We still might have a chance. I probably put the wrong card on top. I thought it was our turn, and that was embarrassing. We could always just hope and Luxac draw into the Goblin Chieftain or the Goblin... I think it's the other one that reduces cost of goblins, and his name I can't remember. So there's still hope. There's still hope. Him swinging is not that big of a deal. We're not going to take any real damage. We'll take a total of 9, 3 of which is commander, so that's not a huge deal. Oh my goodness. What I hope is he does this and then he forgets and he cracks that. That'd be incredible. Incredible. But we're still in good order. I mean, he can run out Vorniclex if he wants. I'm just going to duplicate it. We do know that we are going to draw into Bojuka Bog, which is disappointing. We no longer need this in our stupid upkeep. So we're going to play Bojuka Bog. We are going to Bojuka Bog him. No more extra turns. Let's see now. We can Ringleader. Actually, take 2. and see what we hit. Give ourselves some pseudo draw. I'll always yield to that trigger. Not even close to what we want. So we'll take these two. We'll put these on the bottom. At this point, we know we're not going to be hitting a lot of good stuff. So we're going to make some gobos. On the plus side, we did hit Rift, which is nice. And this can make a ton of goblins if we need them to. So, no attacks. We'll let him do his Vorniclex. I know he's going to. He's got 3 cards in hand. So, he's got a lot of ways to manipulate his library. I like the deck. It's very interesting. But I certainly think we're in a good position. I think we just have time on our side and the fact that we have a much more aggressive deck than he does. His seems very control-y. So even though we've been a bit slower than him, it's not that bad. So let's see what we got going here. Strip mine, that's fine. What are we destroying? Yeah. Yep. No choice with that. In retrospect, maybe I should have used Grenzo in response to Vorniclex, but I don't think it's the end of the world. He's getting a 3-drop. Okay, so he's going to get Strip Mine, play Strip Mine again, blow up another of my lands. That's how he's going to do it. That's what he's going to do. Yep. I mean, you can just do it until your heart's content, sir. So we need 6 mana, possibly more. He has access to 4, 2 cards. One of them might be a counterspell. It's very hard to tell. 2, 4. I mean, he's tapping out at this point. That's a good... Ooh, no. Yeah, it's probably a... Shuffle off the chafe that he doesn't want. It gives him access to 7 mana. It's not bad. What are we doing at 7? What are we doing with 7? What are you gonna do? 5. It's another extra turn. I'll be so upset. please don't do that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh my goodness. So much card draw. I mean, the extra mana is not going to help him either way. So he can have that. I don't think he can cast anything at this point. I never really thought of Architect of Thought as a mini Fact or Fiction, but that's really what he is, isn't he? We are not going to be doing his ability because we want our manas untapped. So this is less helpful. We are going to Duplicant. Yes, I know I'm not going to be able to tap. Yes, 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 yes. I mean, he could have Force of Will in his hand. That is a thing. I'm going to always yield to this because I do not have a choice. Yes. Does he resolve? We are going to eat you. Nom, 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 nom. And now we can play with a bit of mana and I'll always yield to this. Not have to worry too much about bad things. I would love to use Duplicant's ability. Thank you. And so with him out, it makes blocking our creatures a lot less attractive. And I'm going to Cranko to make 1,000,000, because that's just fun. I will also Goblin Churgeon to sacrifice and regen if I need to. I'm going to use his ability to sacrifice one of these to give all our little dudes +1/+1. And we are going to Smash Face. We're going to attack all creatures. We're going to attack him. I mean, he can certainly block them, but at this point, I don't know what he's going to do. He might just take the damage. I mean, he's going to run out of time anyway, and I have so much life, so we'll see how it goes. See what he has for blocks, but I think I win. Or he could be psyching me up for the ultimate blowout. Yep, that's fine. So he's probably going to go like 2. Yep. And that's our first game. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.